What is happening there, citizens of the Reject Nation? We are going to watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine Season 4, Episode 7 today. Ladies and gentlemen, please go ahead and leave that like. That would be very much appreciated. Also, be sure to check us out on Patreon. Your support means a lot. Hey, we got some real Rejects tees. Yeah. Go check out our merch store. Alrighty, let's get to it.
Question is, who here does the best impression of Captain Raymond Holt? You will be judged on voice, body language, and overall lack of flair.
I can do a Raymond Holt.
What is this glutinous monstrosity before me?
Sugar in this is quite sweet.
What are you doing?
Captain, hey, nothing, just eating some marshmallows. Care for one?
Marshmallow.
Bring the squeaks.
I knew it!
Good for you.
You won, Boyle. You won.
Okay, here's everyone's itineraries for Thanksgiving at my place.
You a bathroom break times?
Keep asking questions about it, Sarge, and your slot is after Scully's.
All right, Santiago, damn. Sure toilet.
My dad is coming into town, and he can be a little uptight.
Oh, Santiago's calling someone uptight. That can't be good.
Uh-oh.
I'm confident that I'll make a great first impression on Mr. Victor Santiago.
Why'd you do it with a British accent?
I feel like doing the Cuban accent would be a little dicey for me.
Very good call.
Victor.
I pulled a full Amy and researched the crap out of him. He's an ex-cop, 65 years old, married for 36 years, Cuban, his favorite food, flavor first, beefy dog food. Wait, no, sorry. That's his dog's favorite food. His favorite food, corn. Makes more sense. Dog food's not in the name. I know everything about
I wonder who's playing the dad.
Edward James Olmos.
I ordered a live turkey. It's being delivered. So you know what they say? The yummiest turkey is the one that just died in your hands.
Charles, you can't kill an animal in here. That's horrible. It's disgusting. We won't let you do it. Right, Amy?
It's getting late. Don't make a mess.
Brass says I can't rejoin the force. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I guess I could be a teacher. Sorry, Travis. The answer is obviously Istanbul. What did you say to me? No. Maybe you're wasting your life. Sorry, Principal Reynolds. I didn't see you there. Wait, Travis is your son?
Oh, God.
Fired? Me? How dare you, sir? We will settle. See, it just wouldn't work.
Private investigator.
Ooh, I like that. Hello, Mr. Branville. I found out where your wife's been going tonight. Have a seat. You're not gonna like this. She's cheating on you. What do you mean you knew that already? You killed her and are framing me for the murder?
Oh, God.
DI license is like $2,000.
I can lend you the money. Think of it as an investment from someone who believes in you.
You carry a checkbook with you?
Of course, you never know when you're gonna need groceries.
I could watch a whole episode of just that.
Did you clean your car?
I did, but it didn't really take, so I just rented a new one. But here's the best part. I printed out a sign specially for him using his favorite font, Garamond.
Who has a favorite font?
The Santiagos do. All of them. Oh, here he comes. Gotta go by.
Who is it?
Hey, Mr.
Jimmy
Oh,
Smits.
nice.
Nice to finally meet you. Ah, look at that. You're a Garamond man, huh?
Of course. What other font would I use? Cambria?
Papyrus.
You didn't tell me you were so interested in mutual funds.
Yeah, Amy is so bored of hearing me talk about allocation, asset mix, attribution analysis. These are just terms I throw around all the time.
In alphabetical order.
Bold personality.
A bold personality. We know what that's code for. She's a bitch.
Pimento is back.
He's in a
Pimento's back.
goofy mood today.
How's that wire fox terrier? Still in the lead?
In the lead? I doubt she even wins a group.
What?
Oh, he bet the money.
I
bet
bet the
it.
check you gave me on the wire fox terrier to win.
Why would you do that?
But I wanted to pay you back fast. You made it sound like the terrier was a sure thing. You said she was majestic.
They're all majestic. This is a nationally televised dog show. We're gonna pay your bookie a visit.
What?
And so help me God, you better hope I don't miss the in memoriam.
If it's dead dogs you want to see, I know where to get my hands on dozens of them.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna go get a refill. Do you want something?
Oh, you know, if they have it, maybe like a dry Riesling.
Excellent choice.
Thank you.
Gosh. Insane levels of information on this guy.
There's a huge binder.
I didn't. I brought it with me and hid it out on the stoop.
So do you have a favorite watchmaker?
I do, but I actually have to run to the bathroom real quick.
Christ.
I wonder if he's ever had a UTI. You know what? I'm gonna sneak outside and get the 411 on the UTI. BRB. He loves abbreviations.
It's totes a breve.
Oh, no.
You looking for this?
Oh. No, you must respect him.
Pretty cool, huh? I feel like Dexter. I think. I never actually saw the show. Billboard gave me nightmares.
Charles. You won't be able to go through with this if I give this little guy a name. He's now Nikolaj.
Oh.
Cut Nikolaj's throat.
Sorry, Gina, but we need a turkey, and you're the only one complaining.
I don't like it either. It's not a fair fight. Give the bird a gun and see what happens.
Eating a big drumstick on Thanksgiving makes Terry feel like a king.
Sorry, but it's 5 against 2.
Wait, you assume Hitchcock and I want to eat that turkey?
Yeah?
Thank you.
Get the bird. On it. I'll stand here and sacrifice my life to Charles's bloodlust.
I'm not gonna kill you, Gina.
Then you already lost.
The apartment will run red with the blood of Nikolaj.
Please stop calling him that.
What is that strange book you're holding? I've never seen it before.
Jake Peralta's Guide to Tricking Amy's Dad.
Oh. Damn.
Actually, I'm quite impressed.
You are?
Well, you did a ton of research here. You made a binder. This is real Santiago stuff. I was wondering what you thought about one of my cases, First Essex bank heist.
Yes, I read that one. They got robbed the day before their grand opening.
I never solved that one. That bothered me for 20 years.
Team up.
He had an alibi.
The name of the company was Russo and Sons, so figured probably, maybe, definitely the Sons did it.
Oh my God, the Sons. I think you might be onto something.
Really?
I don't know how I missed that. I bet they still live here in New York. We should go talk to them right now.
Oh, man.
Looks like the lion is gonna roar again. And the barracuda is gonna...
What?
Jimmy Smits was 3rd season Dexter main guester.
The money's already in the Caribbean. There's nothing I can do.
Looks like we're going to the Caribbean.
You do know we're not going to the Caribbean, right?
I didn't know that. That is a bummer.
Oh.
This ends now. I am so sorry, girl. Great party, but
no.
All right.
Don't
Oh,
drop
no.
it out the window.
Oh, no.
Don't drop the flightless bird.
Why is he looking at me like that?
Nobody make any sudden moves.
Man, those talons are super sharp, huh?
That thing's a freaking dinosaur.
Your sons were back in Brooklyn robbing the bank.
But we were at the softball tournament. We also have a framed photograph of the team, a videotape of the whole event, a newspaper article about it, and security footage from the gas station.
Oh, jeez.
My brother and I had to gather all that information 20 years ago when we got accused of the exact same stuff by him.
Say what now?
Oh, what?
The Beagle's been eliminated. Our dog is in the top 3. Put the dog show on at once.
The game's on.
At once.
Put on the dog show! I think I know what's happening here. You're upset because Amy and I have seen each other's butts.
What?
Oh, God, it wasn't that.
Oh.
But
You know I don't like you, Jake?
because of my binder, apparently?
No. Because of my binder. Well, you think I wouldn't do my own research? Find out everything I could about whoever my daughter is dating?
Oh, my God.
I don't want my only daughter dating a screw-up.
Oh, yeah? Well, I don't want my only girlfriend daughtering a jerk dad. Burn on you.
Are you with my dad?
I sure am, and you're on speakerphone. So feel free to tell me all about your sexuality.
Oh.
I can't date someone unless I have my father's approval.
Oh, obviously, you can...
You guys act like this is your decision to make. Like the woman doesn't even exist in this equation. Well, this woman?
Wait, Amy, shut up.
Excuse me?
Oh.
You were making a totally valid point about gender equality, but I just thought of something really important, so I'm gonna hang up on you. Okay, love you, bye. It wasn't Russo or his sons. It was the daughter!
How was I supposed to know there'd be consequences for my actions?
Enough. I started this. I'm gonna end it.
Yes.
Bijan Frise, dismissed.
We're in the top 2, just us and that stupid freaking schnauzer.
Come on, Wire Fox Terrier.
Everyone's gathered.
The judge has made his decision.
Shut up! Hold my hand, Captain. Hold my hand.
Come on.
The Wire Fox Terrier.
I'm gonna live forever!
selfish bastard. But then he looked me in the eye, and I realized that nature is beautiful.
He scratched you up real bad, didn't he?
Yup, he got me good.
Ow.
We realized we never checked the daughter's alibi. She wasn't at the softball trip. She had access to the plans, and then she just confessed.
That's right. We arrested a woman today because we are feminists.
It only matters what Amy thinks, and apparently she loves you.
I do.
Aw.
It's the first time we've ever kissed.
Yeah! The Wild Box boys are back!
I just won 70 grand, so Rosa, pack your bags. We're going to Tampa.
Tight. Can't wait.
Guys, I'm out of Gouda.
Oh no, they're all dead the next episode.
There's a whole new cast.
Wow, that was a really wacky episode. That was really wacky.
Yeah, man.
Super wackadoodle-doo. I had fun with that one, though, man. It got really funny. It was really creative. The hijinks ensued in a really creative way that I thoroughly enjoyed. Because in the first parts of it, it was like, this feels very much like sitcom writing. And then, like, the jokes did. But then once they all got to the Thanksgiving dinner, and then especially when... It was really when the dad, Jimmy Smits, had found the
binder. Yeah.
Yeah, because it just felt like it was like it was so wacky and so sketch heavy and so many like different, like it was so escalated and high concept throughout with so much just like chopping off the turkey and shit.
Oh yeah,
and then placing the bet on the dog, and then some meta jokes with like Pimento's here and stuff. But then. And like Holt, this episode was very kind of goofy.
Mm-hmm.
He was much goofier than usual. But yeah, once the shit started all like plummet, with the dog placing the bet, and then Jimmy Smits finding the binder, and then I thought it was like really clever when the turkey got like it all just turned against them. The turkey got loose. I thought that was really funny wraparound. And yeah, it's true. This is a classic story of like my daughter shouldn't date this person and wanting to look for approval. And as a guy, I wasn't even thinking watching this episode, what's Amy's opinion on this? I was under the impression Amy would want her dad's approval of him. That's where my mind was at. I was like, oh yeah, that's true. I never ran this by her.
yeah, totally.
That's a solid thing. And I'm watching this like, even I'm conditioned to think that way oftentimes. So yeah. Anyway, how are you?
I'm great. I had a blast with this episode as well. And yeah, I mean, it is boisterous and wacky, but it still had, even though like Thanksgiving isn't really the point, it still felt kind of like a nice holiday episode to get everybody out of the precinct. Like I thought they did a clever job of incorporating some kind of police situation and just using that for both character stuff, but also, like a fun touchstone for what the show is about. And yeah, I like the mislead of them just getting along famously at first. And you're like, oh man, like I wasn't thinking about the other shoe dropping. It's like, there's got to be something. It can't just be that it's working out well. But the whole start of it with Jake and him meeting at the airport and like, oh, is that the font? I really bought that they were really hitting it off. And then when it comes down to the pride of, oh, you think you have the obvious answer to my case? I'm going to take you here and embarrass you about it. Just thought like, yeah, the way that story played out was both really fun, but also very endearing. And then the ultimate conclusion was engaged in a very nice way. It transcended, like it knew when to use whimsy and like you said, sketch, very sketch sensibility, but then it also knew when to, zero in on the actual story and the actual themes at hand. And yeah, like as wacky and silly as it is to have the rest of the gang like cornered by this turkey, I thought that turned into a pretty amusing sequence of bits. And then yeah, to kind of isolate these two pairs, Jimmy Smits and Jake, Mr. Santiago and Jake, and then Pimento and Holt. I thought those were two like really fun pairs. And yeah, to get your heavy, like I might have maybe wanted to see a little bit more of Jimmy Smits and Amy together But yeah, like I thought the pair of him and Jake worked really well. I thought the pair of Pimento and Holt, like they're such polar opposite characters, but having Holt in a more silly fashion this episode and in a more sort of just sort of letting loose more made for a nice compliment to Pimento, because obviously Holt is way more straight-laced, but, you know, their frequencies harmonized in a way I thought was really fun, and the whole, you know, hijinks of them having to go out and find the money and then getting everybody at the bar in on the dog show. Yeah, just like all these things amounted to something that was like fun and wacky, but also like really endearing kind of across the board. And I thought all those flavors made for sort of a nice kind of Thanksgiving hijinks flavor. So, good stuff, man.
Good stuff all around. All right, guys. Well, thanks for being here. I hope you guys all have a good Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And, hey, let's end this with a patron. Mark Leach. Mark, my friend, it's been a crazy time for you as of late, and I wanted to say, first off, thank you for being with us through so much, and thank you for being a part of our lives, and thank you for being you. You've been very open and honest and very vulnerable as of late, and I know that when certain experiences happen and during the holidays, they can actually be even tougher, so I'm sorry that certain things have occurred during this time. However, you know, like as we were talking recently, there's things to remember and reminisce on that I found quite beautiful and profound in the way you were talking to me about things that I think there's a lot to still be thankful for, and I think there's plenty of people out there to be thankful for who obviously going around in your life, and I would make the concerted effort to go out there and bond with people during this holiday season. I know in the UK they don't really celebrate Thanksgiving because there's no point. but out here, yes, it is a time to remember to be grateful for some things, and I would say that I'm grateful for you, and I think during this time it's hold on to some of those memories we were talking about, and simultaneously look around for what to be grateful for in your present, and it'll make life not perfect, but it'll make it a little bit better. So, yeah, buddy, just keep being honest, keep being vulnerable, and just find what you can genuinely look at and just go, you know what, I'm grateful for that, even if it is something very minuscule. It'll help. It all compounds into something positive eventually. So, yeah, be well, brother.